Hey, what's up, traders? It's day number 65 of the $1,000 account challenge, and we finally broke $20,000. Today, we are up $200 on the account challenge. I took two trades, one on Amazon and one on Tesla. So here is the breakdown of those two trades. Number one was Amazon. To be honest, when the market opened, I was actually short biased here on Amazon. I was looking for the gap fill down below. So if I move this to the daily chart time frame, you see that there's this big gap right here. And I was thinking that potentially Amazon had the chance to move down into that gap. The opening price action, however, said otherwise. So we did open up, did push down, but Amazon recovered and pushed right back up. So our short trigger today, our short level was at 133. So this is the 1 minute time frame. When the market opened up, Amazon began to consolidate. It was just moving sideways for 5 or 6 minutes here. And basically what I was telling the team was, this is a range, and we need to wait on the break of this range for proper direction. We got the break of the range top side, and that's telling us Amazon from here has the chance to continue to move up. So understanding that this is our resistance area, it now should validate as a point of support. It had reclaimed the $133 trigger level set on the watch list. So we used watch list rule number 3 to identify the stock and the entry price, or the entry point. Pushed up, pulled back, long off 133 here, with a stop loss placed at 132.9. I think I said 132.8, actually. 132.8 was our stop loss here. Held through. It was pretty tough holding through this consolidation, I will admit, because what I was expecting was this to pull back like it did and then give us a bounce up. And it did not do that. So it did consolidate for a longer period of time. However, the trade worked out. We were up about 6 or 7% here, pretty close to 10%, pretty close to 10% as it rejected the previous day's close. And I thought, oh, here we go. This is going to turn into a losing trade, right? So when it pushed back up and went green, I did sell out of my position, most of my position here. It wasn't 10%. It was like close to 6 or 7%. And that was just to protect profits. I moved the stop loss up to break even, and then we got the move up to the high of day and above the previous day's closing price, and I closed the rest out on that push at 10%. Could I have held through and got 20%? Yes, I think that some of the team members did just that. But for me, this consolidation here, it wasn't worth it. I wound up missing a couple of different trades because I was in Amazon and waiting so long for this to break out. I had a feeling the trade would work. SPY was pushing up. Qs was pushing up. Amazon was just lagging. It was lagging today. Nonetheless, the trade worked out and took our profits when they're offered here, and it's just a base hit trade for us. Real solid. The second trade was on Tesla. So originally, this was a long idea over $900. And this is one of those setups that because I was in the Amazon trade, I missed the Tesla trade. I was looking for this to pull back, to retest 900 as a point of support, to go long on it. We never got that pullback. Once it broke over, it just kept running and running and running. So what I said was, and this was something that we talked about in the pre-market session. I did a live session this morning reviewing the whole entire game plan. One of the things that I did say was that if Tesla breaks 900, it has a chance to fill that gap up to 905 and then continue the run up to 910. That is exactly what I mentioned this morning, and that is exactly what happened. Tesla broke 900, filled the gap to 905, ran up to 910, and then rejected at 910. If I'm looking at this on the 5-minute time frame, look, this is green, 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 green all the way up, and our first red candle forms right here. So I'm thinking, okay, great. Now we've got an extended move on Tesla and a chance for this to pull back. So what do? Instead of trying to take this long up here and chase the move up, I go short. For one, it was all green on the way up. 2, it had hit 910 as a resistance and started to pull back. 3, it had not pulled back yet. So what I did was take a short entry here. And this was a very rare trade that I did. I took a short entry here and I sold it here. I know it looks too perfect. I know it looks too good to be true, but I took the contracts at 1630. 1630 was the price. And I said to everybody in the server, I'm looking to sell these contracts at 1730. Regardless of the amount of percentage that I was up on the contracts, I wanted it to be a $100 per contract profit. That's all that I was looking for. I was looking for a scalp against the overall trend, and I wasn't shooting for 10% here. I was just looking for that $100 profit per contract. So I told everybody, hey, set that sell order at 17.3, and on this drop down, I think the contracts ran to like 1780. So I missed a little bit off the top, but got filled on that drop down, and the rest is history. Maybe could have taken another short entry off this double top as it rejected 910 again. That would have been a trade that paid a little better, but you would have had to hold longer for that trade to work out. So I want to point this out to everybody. All of these trade ideas that I just talked about, everything was mentioned in the alert room, right? Here's the Tesla trade right here, right? Tesla's a short idea and this is all time stamped. Tesla's a short idea, stop loss high of day. Here's your contracts. That was posted at 10:06. 10:06 took entry Tesla. And then I give you that fill, 16.3. And then I tell you a minute later, looking for a 17.3 fill to sell, $100 per contract. I rarely do this, but the reason why, again, was just because I was looking for a scalp against the trend that was overall up. And Tesla, once it gets momentum behind it, can really start to run. So I didn't want to stay in the position too long and overextend my stay. Take those profits when they're offered. I moved my stop to 910, and then 10:09 Tesla out short 17.3 fill, $100 per contract. It's only like 6%, but it's all good. So that brings our account to $20,000, $200 on the day. Okay, that's my trade review for the day. I hope that the videos helped you out. Thank you so much for the support and following along. I wish you the best of luck on your trading journey. Press that like button for me, and I will see you all in chat. Take care. We trade live tomorrow, by the way.